The ceiling is up, the fascia boards are trimmed. We're getting ready to start putting siding on the gable end. Come on up, we'll give you a tour of what's going on in this edition of Forever Home. Drew here in beautiful West Grove, Pennsylvania, continuing on this screened-in porch project. And you remember we were putting some blocking in the wall for our television. And of course, we've got our electrical outlet and our coax set up here ready to go for the television. When that mounted, we have an outlet underneath. The guys have finished wrapping in the corner here that we've built out to allow us to make this where it needs to be and to give us a place for J channel to go here. And then also on this side, that's going to also work most critically with where the screen track has to bump into on this. So that joint is going to get covered up by the screen track. Same thing over here on this side. So we have the wood backer on it. We've now capped this with aluminum. This is what the other side is going to look like when we're done. You got the J channel right up against the middle, and it just gives you a beautiful finished edge and works with where the screen track's going to be across here. So the guys have finished getting the ceiling up. We've got probably one more piece to cut and put in. Don't you love when you want that one piece short, right? So that's going to get up, get put in there, and then we can figure out if the customer has picked their ceiling fan yet or not. We've got the opportunity to see behind the scenes here. We are packing this in. The screen room product that we're using can't come down to a tight corner at the end, so we got to give them a 6-inch leg here. So we frame that out for a 6-inch leg and got some extra pieces of blocking in there for that. On the outside there's OSB. The guys have house wrapped that. They've put ice and water shield where needed, and then we of course get the inside of the beam here. So that's starting to come together, and then we'll take you over and show you on the outside. So Norm and German have their house wrap up taped. We're connected to the rake board flashing, so that's all very continuous. Any water that comes down has to stay to the outside of things. We've got our ice and water shield up across the top of this beam, lapped down over the front edge, and then we're going to straight cover that with some AZAC, with some siding, with some different layers, as that all comes together to make sure that it's shedding and that it's waterproof and that we're always pushing that layer to the outside. The water has to constantly get pushed out and can't get to the wood where it can cause damage. So over here you can see we've got our ventilated soffit in to allow our airflow up into that ceiling space. Our fascia capping is complete all the way around, and that's been tucked up and in. And so we are just about ready to be able to start measuring for the screen room product now that we've got our aluminum capping up here on the top of the bottom edge of all these beams at the top of the openings. And now that this part is complete, those are the two pieces we were waiting for to be able to measure. So we have the door lock. I just got to get a key from the customer so we can get that key to like slowly but surely come together. And this is over here on the other side, the exact same thing, where we've got our flashing in all of our ventilated soffit, where our fascia capping up. So we've got the light fixtures in the truck. They're going to be ready to go out here on the ends, but we still have a little bit more, a couple little finishing details that have to get taken care of before we can put those lights up. We want to make sure that all that is covered and complete before we get there. Ever important inspection sticker saying that we passed the rough framing electrical stuff, and that's all good to go. The rough electrical, is what that's for. And of course, we'll have to do a final when everything is all said and done. So that's the update from the field here today in West Grove, Pennsylvania. If we can solve a problem for you, roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks, bathrooms, basements, kitchens, plumbing, electrical, drywall, spackle, paint, build your custom dream home, build your garage, an addition on your house, whatever the problem might be, take a picture of it, send it to us right here on our Facebook page. Put that contact us button there at the top. Send us some photos and your contact details. Our team will be happy to work with you. You can reach us by phone weekdays 9:30 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, where our dedicated office staff is standing by to answer your calls at 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for Cope Built, your full service construction and renovation company, extension 2 for new projects. We are Pennsylvania Home Improvement Contractor number 88078, registered in Newcastle County, Delaware 10490. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please like it, hit that subscribe button, get the notifications bell, leave us a comment down below, ask us some questions, or tell us what you're working on down there. And we really hope that you're learning some things from these videos that we're sharing that'll help you when you're interviewing and screening a contractor for work at your house. Remember, we're finished with it. You'll be proud to say it's not just done. It was Cope Built. We'll catch you in the next edition of Forever Home. Bye for now.